everyone! I'm so excited about today's video because I'm showing you this adorable pull-through halo braid. I have loved the pull-through braid. I think that there are so many fun things you can do with it, but this is such a fun way. I hope to wear my hair like this a lot this summer. Now this can be a little bit confusing. I'm going to try my hardest to walk you through step by step without confusing you. The great thing about this pull-through braid is that it is easier than actually braiding, especially with the halo. I think it takes a little more time because you're putting so many elastics in, but I do think it's easier. Also, if you have short hair, this is a great option because you're just putting little ponytails, so you're not going to have a hard time trying to keep all those little hairs in your braid. So I hope that you can follow along with me, and let's get started. Okay, so to start the pull through braid, we're just going to grab a section of hair back through here, and we're going to try to stay right in a line. So if it helps to part that off, go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I'm just grabbing a piece of hair, a section of hair, and a clear elastic, and I'm just going to put that in a little ponytail. Okay, so now we have that first ponytail. We're just going to take it over to the side and clip it, keep it out of the way, and then we're going to do the same thing, just down a little lower. Grab a section of hair. Like I said, trying to keep that all in a straight line. Just do the best that you can. Put that into a ponytail. Okay, so now we have our two ponytails. We're going to let this one down, and we're going to grab that one and split it in half. So you have two pieces, and then we're going to pick this one up and put it right in between those two pieces. So we're putting this ponytail right in between those two pieces. Grab a hold of that, and we're just going to clip this one back. Okay, and now we're going to grab another section of hair, trying to stay in a straight line. And you're going to grab these two pieces and connect it with this section. Okay, so we have all of that together, and we're going to secure all of that into a ponytail. So now we have our first stitch done here, and then I'm going to let go of that ponytail up through here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to split that into two pieces, picking up this ponytail and put it through the middle, and then we're going to clip that back out of the way. Okay, and then we're going to grab another section of hair. And again, we're grabbing those two pieces and we're going to secure that together. Let this piece out, split it into two, and pull that ponytail up through, like so, and clip it out of the way. So you don't want to keep it right against your face. You're going to want to start bringing it back in the direction that you want your crown to start going. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a section of hair. And like I mentioned, we want it to start going in this direction, so I'm just going to secure that back a little ways. So instead of putting it forward, we want it to go back a little ways. I just taped that up. We're just gonna, I mean, that's super cute, right? I'm just gonna put it aside though. Okay. Pull on these a little bit just so that they're not so tight back in there. Something else that I should have done that I didn't do is if you want any hair left around your face, you should do that before you start, and I didn't. So before you start, I'll just pull it out. I'll probably try to do that at the end, but I'll for sure do that over on this side. And now we're just going to, I'm actually going to let this down because I'm going to start grabbing some of these pieces. And I'm going to just section that off, just like so. I mean, the back part is always the hardest for me because you just have to kind of feel and guess what you're doing. So, okay, so we're just going to grab that and then again, put all of that together and secure it with an elastic. to remember that you are going to be creating this look up through here, so try to stay in a straight line. Grab your section of hair. Now we're going to start to go up, so we're going to want to start to pull this braid up. Okay, now we're going to take this section of hair, split it into two, and now we're going to be dropping that hair down through there. And I'm still securing that. Just section that off there. Then twist this up out of the way. Okay, and we're going to just add those two pieces to that section and start pulling that up. Alright, and I'm just going to pull that a little tighter. Oh, there you go. Okay, now I'm just going to section that off into two pieces and drop that through there and then secure that off to the side. Okay, now at this point I'm going to just pull some pieces out. So now I'm just going to grab a section of hair, and I'm going to just start grabbing smaller ones just like this, kind of like we started with over here. Okay, now I'm going to grab those two sections and my new section of hair, pulling it up and secure it with an elastic. And pull that tight. Now I'm going to keep pulling these ones tight just to kind of keep them in place. These ones I left a little bit more loose because they were just falling down, but you need to pull this tight to kind of keep that where you want it to be. Be sure to grab all these pieces because it's terrible when you don't. I have a long straggly piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab that and leave it up through here and then just put that in this ponytail. Because I'm going to be pulling on that braid and it will cover it right up. So if that does happen, happens to the best of us, let me tell you, just do that. Alright, last section. Okay, and I'm just trying to kind of line this up about where this other braid is. Just secure that. Okay, so now we have all of this left. We're just going to continue to do the pull through. We're just not going to have to add any of this to it because there's none left. Clearly. Okay, so just like before, we're going to grab that section, split it into two, and pull that ponytail through. I'm going to secure that. Okay, and we're going to do this to the end of our hair. Alright you guys, I am finished. This is how far I went, and then I just secured all of the ends together here with an elastic. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm going to pull this over and try to cover this up a little bit, just like so, once we're ready. So that is how it's going to look. But first, we need to pull on this and make it really, really big. Start doing that here. Alright, just pull on it. So I just recently cut layers into my hair, and you can see they're just flying out all over the place. That's okay. Okay, so I'm happy with how that all looks. And you're also going to want to make sure to, give some volume up through here. Okay, so now I'm taking this part of my hair and I'm just going to lay it down here and bobby pin that into place so that it covers up this first elastic. Okay, so it's going to just lay straight across there. And now I'm just going to kind of try to hide this section. So I'm just going to kind of blend that in. You can see. So I'm just going to grab another bobby pin and pin that into place. Just like so. Okay, and now we're just going to try to hide this little tail. So I'm just going to tuck that under here. And I'm actually going to grab this braid, this piece of pull through, and I'm going to bobby pin that. So, just like so, and you can't even tell. Okay, so I'm just going to grab these pieces and tuck them under. I like the little pieces all over the place, but that is a little much. Okay, so just tuck that up and pin it. And as you can see, I pulled a little bit of hair out around this side, and all I did was I just grabbed a piece from up in here and just held onto the braid and just gently pulled. See, you can just pull these little pieces out. That's a good thing about them being in ponytails, is you can pull that out a little easier. Alright you guys, that is it for today's fun hairstyle. I love the pull through braid. There are so many fun things that you can do with it, but I especially love this look. It's such a great way to get your hair up and will be perfect for the summertime. I can't wait to wear my hair like this more often. Let me know if you try it. I would love to see pictures on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!